This is a test recording on the new AI Sora 2. Not gonna lie, Sora 1 was whack. That's why I never really cared about Sora 1. But now Sora 2 is here. It's a different ball game. And today, we are going to dive deep into why AI is changing the internet and why everybody's fucking mad. Because yes, there is a lot of people that's mad and they're upset and they can't grasp this AI evolution. Okay? One person in my comment section said every channel should get deleted, whoever puts up this AI crap. And I have to say to you, my friend, why the fuck should every channel get deleted for putting up this AI crap when tons of companies is putting out nothing but AI models for us to use every fucking day? What you should say is every company that makes this AI crap should be put out of business. And then somebody will promptly say, ha 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 ha, in your face. Because why? Because these guys are billionaires and they don't give a fuck about your little ass, what you have to say. That's a fact. Right? Because I'm one of those guys a couple years ago, I said to myself, AI is going to take over, okay? It's going to take over, and a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. And you know what people told me? Oh, no, you bugging out. No, you're not going to. Oh, you're overreacting, bro. Telling me I'm overreacting. Now look, fast forward. That was 2 fucking years ago I told motherfuckers that. And now look, everybody like, where's my job? I'm like, yeah, I told you motherfuckers. What you should have did was listen to me 2 years ago when I told you guys this. And if you don't believe me, go back and look at my old videos about AI. It's taken over. The artist is going to be gone. Now the 3D artist is going to be gone. The visual effects people, the architect people who build buildings and use these architecture programs. All right, AI is taking over. And I said to myself, I was one of those guys that I was not an advocate for AI, and I was mad about it all the time. And I said to myself, you know what? I am not going to use this. Screw this. And you know what I noticed? Every program and every application and everything that I use now is moving over to AI, okay? So I'm like, either I could be the way I am now and saying, screw AI, I'm not jumping along this bandwagon because it's satanic and it's demonic and this is opening Pandora's box. Yes. Right? But then what you going to do? You're either going to sit back and complain about it and watch it pass you by. And by the time it gets to a certain level where it's so being used all the time and so mainstream that now when you have no other choice but to integrate AI in everything, you're going to be the lost one. You're going to be the grandpa. Oh my goodness, how do you do this? What's a prompt? What's a prompt? Ooh. That's how you're going to be, okay? That's why I went over to the world of AI. And that's why you see most of my, not even most, all of my shorts that I've uploaded recently are all AI from Sora 2. I've ingested my image just by a simple scan on my phone on the app. And then I had great lighting. I put my face and my likeness in there, and I said I'm going to run around in this AI world and go crazy. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's working out pretty well for me so far. And I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not, all right? Remember when flat screen TVs first came out and all the big back TV people, manufacturers was like, yo, get out of here. We don't care about no flat screen TV. We keeping the big back TV. That's what we're going to be doing. And the big back TV people, they was living for a little bit. You know, big old screens that weighed 9,000 pounds that you, your brother, your father, if he was still in your life, your uncle, your sister, everybody had to bring up the stairs at the same time, okay? With the big old cathode ray tube in the back, those kind of old TVs. But those people who made the big back TVs, when they saw the flat screen TVs kept coming out, they was like, oh man, screw it, I'm not following this. And then guess what? When they seen that the flat screen TVs was just taking over and nobody was buying the big back TVs, there was only one option you was left to do. Either stay making big back TVs and go out of business, or find a way to keep up with today's times. And that's how today works. And that's what I'm doing. So that's why I scanned my likeness into Sora 2, and that's why I'm running around doing a whole bunch of crap, and people like that stuff. Nobody cares. Let me be real with you. There's like about I would say about 80% of people that look at these videos on the social media platforms, and they don't even realize it's AI. You just got a few people who know it's AI because they're in that world, and they can identify it. And plus, Sora's watermark is popping up everywhere you go, okay? So when you look at the video, so it's like you can clearly see it is. So don't get mad at me and come after me or say wrong things about me. I'm just trying to keep up with the times, okay? Because either you follow along this AI journey that all these madmen, billionaires are fighting each other. That's what it is. It's an AI war. It's an AI war to who is going to get to the top to be the master and controller of AI. Right now it's Google, OpenAI, and a few others, right? But let's say in another year from now, if I'm doing this in Sora 2 for free, imagine 2-3 years from now, when it's paid tiers and there's a whole bunch of people that's just making these little papers and then doing amazing things because they're copying other people's papers, it's going to be a competition. And I know I hate it. All of us hate it. We all do hate it. But remember, I'm doing this because I'm trying to keep up with the times and applaud. Come on, it's fun. Go look at my shorts all over YouTube, all over my YouTube channel, and you'll see that. That's my face. None of that is me. That's all fake. And I'm letting people know this. So if you see me go do some craziness, you'll say to yourself, wait a minute, this guy scanned his likeness a long time ago. So chances are somebody's setting him up. You're going to say, oh, we have no privacy. We don't have no privacy everywhere we go. You walk out your house, from your house to the mall, you probably filmed and scanned about 40 times people's ring door, people's dash cam videos, Google satellite, the Google image car that drives around, security cameras, etc., police cameras on the poles of the light. So realistically, your security and your likeness has already been snatched up. Even if you apply for an apartment or a house and you send the real estate people all your information, you're compromised. So let's be real. There's no more such thing as privacy. That's gone, okay? We're in a digital age, and if you don't keep up with AI, you're going to be left behind. And I've come to the conclusion that that's how it's going to be. Remember, big back TVs. Go right now to Target or any of these places, BJ's, Costco, and go find a big back TV that weigh 3,000 pounds right now. You're not. Because you know why? Because the big back TV makers said, you know what? I cannot make these big back TVs no more. I got to go thin. Okay? And now we all got flat screen TVs in our crib acting like we millionaires. Remember when TVs used to cost $1 billion for a flat screen? Now you can go to BJ's and buy one for $3.99 on sale. And don't wait till Black Friday. Shoo, you probably get that shit for free. I'm just kidding. You won't get that for free. Nothing for free. But anyway, that's my opinion on Sora. I'm going to be making more videos on this because I have a lot more to say, but I cannot make this video too long. Actually, this was supposed to have been a test video to see what the audio sounds like. I'm not going to play the videos now, but I want you to follow me on this channel. I just saw this one right here. Sorry. That's classic right there. But follow me on this channel. I'm making more video. All my production is going to have some type of AI in it now. Okay? So if you don't like it, unsubscribe. I don't give a damn. All right? Because this channel has been sitting here dormant for years. All right? And it's just becoming relevant now. Well, kind of relevant after I started putting AI videos. So, the proof is in the pudding, bruh. All right? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys the next time I do a video. Hit like, subscribe, share these videos because guess what? It's coming and ain't nothing you can do, all right? You can cry and complain all you want like I was and nobody paid attention to me. Everybody ignored me and now I'm jumping on the bandwagon. People got their opinions to say. You could save your opinion for your mama. Save that drama for your mama. You have yourself a lovely evening and I'll talk to you guys the next time I make a video, which will be soon.